Alright, today we're going to start with the venous drainage and also with the sensory nerve supply and lymphatic drainage of the forearm. We're starting with the forearm now. First of all, let's give an introduction about which nerves are going to go and supply the different regions of the forearm. First of all, a general introduction about the nerves is that basically we have, this is the forearm, below the region of arm and between the arm and hand region is a region of the upper limb. That region is known as the forearm region. Now, the sensory nerve supplies to the forearm are going to be on the lateral side as well as on the medial side. So the nerves that are supplying the lateral side of the forearm are called as the lateral cutaneous nerve of the forearm, a branch of your muscular cutaneous nerve. And the nerve that is supplying the medial side of the arm is called as the medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm. It's anterior and posterior branches, and same on the lateral side, it's anterior and posterior branch. And on the back of the forearm, when you're going to do it the posterior side of the forearm, then the nerve that is supplying that part of the forearm is known as the posterior cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Then we're coming to our venous system. These are the veins that have been shown with the blue color marker. These are superficial. You can easily see them under the skin. There are two types of veins, one on the lateral side known as the cephalic vein, one on the medial side known as the basalic vein. The cephalic vein, let's study about it first. The cephalic vein, it is going to be arising. Here you form a dorsal venous arch. The lateral side of the dorsal venous arch in the hand, it will form the cephalic vein. This cephalic vein will then continue up and finally reach the cubital fossa, where then it is going to move up in your arm region. Then on reaching the arm region, it is going to receive a number of branches from the lateral side and from the posterior side of the upper limb. And also it is going to give a branch to the medial cubital vein. This medial cubital vein, it will move upward and then will join the medial side of the arm with the basalic vein. And it also bypasses the brachial artery and the median nerve, and they separated from them by means of an epineurosis known as the bicipital epineurosis. Coming to the basalic vein, same case, originates from the dorsal venous arch, but the medial side of the dorsal venous arch gives rise to the basalic vein. The basalic vein, it will move upward from the cubital fossa, enters into the arm region, but on the medial side of the biceps muscle. It receives a number of tributaries from the medial side and the posterior side of the arm, along with the medial cubital vein. That was about the basalic and cephalic vein. Now coming to the lymphatic drainage. All the lymph vessels coming from our thumb, from the lateral side of the hand, forearm, they all are going to follow this cephalic vein and going to drain into the infraclavicular lymph nodes, passage shown with the green marker. On the medial side is that the lymph vessels coming from the medial side of the fingers, the hand, and the forearm will follow the basalic vein, and they will enter into your lateral axillary lymph node. There are some other lymph nodes also known as the supratrochlear lymph nodes, which is formed here near the bifurcation, but some of them they drain there, but others they follow the basalic vein to directly drain into the lateral axillary lymph node. And also those which we are draining in the supratrochlear lymph nodes, they will also, the efferent fibers will go and they ultimately will drain into the lateral axillary node. So lymphatic drainage is mainly done by two types of nodes, the infraclavicular draining the lateral side and the axillary nodes draining the medial side.